Greetings, friends, and welcome to Enigma Night Gaming. My name is Liara, and I will be your guide in today's adventure. Today we are once again playing Nancy Drew, Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. And today we have to go bird watching. We owe Red Knott a favor, and it's time to cash in the favor. We've got to go hunt down some birds and take some pictures of them. So, without further ado, let's go bird hunting. Alright, so we head out. Alright, so now we're at the path, and we basically just head all the way around. We still got crickets out. That sounds like a crow. Cardinal song. Okay, so isn't there a cardinal that we want?
American goldfinch.
Okay, so not the goldfinch. Let's continue
American
on.
robin.
No, not a robin.
Blue jay.
Blue jay. That may be the bluebird, I wonder.
Northern cardinal.
That's the one we want, right? Okay, so where is it? It should be around here somewhere. Let's see, can we take a picture somewhere? I don't see it. Is it going to be here somewhere? Maybe we lost it? Because I'm not seeing it now. I'm not entirely sure how this is supposed to work. Okay, we're at the dead tree. Let's check that out. Dead tree, log. So if we turn left, we should see the blue jay. Let's have our camera ready. Or actually, let's see. We're coming at it from this direction. So we got straight. Which direction? We have right and straight. So we must be coming at it from this direction, right? So if we go right, that should take us to the bluebird, right? Can we take the picture? Where do we do that? There's no more blue jay song here. But how do I take a picture? Oh, there is. Okay. So snap the picture. There we go. Okay. We got the blue jay. Man. Alright, now, let's see. If we can find... Who is that? Oh, that's him. That's just him making bird sounds, right? Yeah, I don't know what that is supposed to be. Alright, let's see. I think that was the log, right? So we should be able to find a cardinal soon. Alright. What's this? Okay, so now we're back at our place. So this is the right or left. So we want to go all the way to the left and just stick to the left. Any chance we have to go left? We want to go left, right? Cardinal song. Where is the cardinal? Is it opposite? It's over here. There it is.
Darn, it flew away.
Oh man. It's an elusive little cardinal. Well, let's just head out then. We'll come back again, I suppose. I mean, I don't know what else to do except for wander around kind of semi-blindly and hope for the best. Let's go ahead and head to the ranger station, right? Alright, to the ranger station we go. And hopefully we'll be able to research some information about where we can find these other birds that we need. Because I only know the two that are marked on the map. So but I also know there was information on the computer, right? Let's go check it out. All right. Nature slideshow. Maybe? Um, Peregrine Falcon. That was one of them we needed, right? We need to rewind it all the way to the beginning. And then see what we got
American
left.
goldfinch.
American goldfinch.
American robin.
All right, so that's 5 birds that we
Blue
still
jay.
need to get. I got the blue jay. The other ones, I don't know where to find them, so
Northern cardinal.
we're going to have to figure it out. All right, so can we find out any information about this? Wood ducks. Alright, so this isn't giving us any useful information. Alright, so nothing useful here. Let's look around at some of... I know I saw stuff about the different animals, but where? Was it over here? Alright, that's about the diseases, right? Are these all about the different diseases? I think so. Lyme disease... Forest fire prevention. All right, and then that's not wildlife information there, because this one was about hantavirus. So that doesn't tell us anything useful. Let's see where else we can. Oh, maybe over here. Common shorebirds, great blue heron and mallard. What kind of birds we got here? Nothing that we need there. South area, this park is closed. Yellow-bellied flycatcher. Fishing. Boating regulations. Hiking. Yeah, it's not showing anything. I wonder if we can go hiking around here and... What do we got here? Any of the birds we need. Gray squirrel. Red-tailed hawk. Okay. Well, it looks like that, but can't really find anything else of interest about it. That's unfortunate. We at least know what it looks like. Well, and we still can't get into that box. Where did you appear from? Alright, well, let's head out. Maybe we can go exploring, like, around here. Is there anywhere we can go here? No, we can only go in here, it would seem. I noticed you have a dog.
I noticed you have a dog.
That's Yogi, who never goes out unless he's on a leash. Park rules.
I can't help but notice he's the same size as those ghost dogs were. That seems mighty accusatory there. Do you have any other dogs?
Do you have any other dogs?
I hope you're not suggesting I trained Yogi to run around in the middle of the night barking and attacking houses.
Hey, it was an innocent question. Alright, have you gotten the results back from that water sample?
Have you gotten the results back from that water sample I left with you?
I meant to call the Department of Health today for a status report, but frankly, I've been way too busy.
Okay. Let's see. What else do we got? How long have you been the Lone Ranger?
How long have you been the Lone Ranger here, as it were?
6 long, very frustrating years. If I were in charge of just 10 more acres of parkland, they'd give me an assistant, and I could devote more time to the acquisition of more land and eventually put Moon Lake on the map as one of the biggest, most popular parks in the state.
Why didn't the Parks Department buy the Malone property instead of Sally? Maybe these ghost dogs are a blessing in disguise? Let's see.
Why didn't the Parks Department buy the Malone property instead of Sally?
She outbid them, the cheapskates.
Well, if those dogs scare Sally away for good, other people are bound to think twice about buying the place. The bank will lower its price, and you'll have your land.
You're insinuating things again, Miss Drew.
I'm sorry, I really am. It's just that Sally's my friend and I'd really like to find out why someone is doing this to her, or I didn't mean to insult you. Actually, let's do that.
I didn't mean to insult you. In fact, is there anything I can do to help you out?
Tell you what, if you're serious about making amends, there's some boxes
All
there
right.
labeled with dates.
Nice.
They're from the estate of a local history buff. She kept everything from newspaper clippings to old photos to recipes for apple crisp. She put
I'm sure
everything
that'll
in
be
envelopes,
useful.
then numbered them by year using Roman numerals.
Okay.
Just put the envelopes in order by year with the earliest date in front. Oh, and if you're rusty on Roman numerals, there's an entry on them in the computer.
Okay. I hope I don't get distracted. Apple crisp sounds good right now.
Okay if I read what's in the envelopes?
Don't go reading anything until you're through, or take my word for it, you'll never get finished.
All right.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
Well, we now have permission to get into said box, so that's nice. Let's get to it.
Let's see. Jeff said the envelope with the earliest date goes down in the front of each box.
Okay. So let's see. Let's quickly write them down so that we can figure this out. So we know that M is 1,000 and then CM is going to be 900. So this one is probably going to go very front. And then what would be next? This is 1915. Wait, but that shouldn't even be here. That should be over in this column somewhere. 13. Let's see, that's 19. Yeah, these are way out of order. All right, so we got 25, 32, 39, 41, 45. So those should be good. Now we just got to organize this column. So we've got 1970, 1951. Okay, so that goes in front. And then this one is 1969, 1960.
Now that they're all sorted,
There we go.
I can do some reading.
All right. So is there any ones we can click on, I wonder? I think we can look at several of them. 3 of them. 4 of them. All right. So let's start seeing what we got. The Lewiston Gazette is a gangster about to become Moon Lake's newest resident. Rumors are flying thick and fast that Mickey Malone, a self-proclaimed captain of industry with far more ties to gamblers and smugglers than to legitimate businessmen, is building a house on the north shore of Moon Lake. The rumors started last June when 10-acre property on which the house is being built was purchased by Philadelphia Duds & Suds, a company owned by Malone, which is widely believed to be merely a front for his criminal undertakings. Secrecy has shrouded the project ever since construction began in October of last year. 4 men and a locked gate block the driveway leading to the site. Unauthorized persons and vehicles are summarily turned away. Day and night, security guards patrol the heavily wooded lakefront property. Several large trucks, strategically parked, obscure any and all view of the site from the water. Even the workmen have been sworn to silence. When asked if Mickey Malone was indeed building a home on Moon Lake, Waldo Matthias, this agent spearheading the Department of Justice investigation of Malone's activities, had only this to say: "If he is, I suggest he live it up while he can, because the place we're going to be sending him to ain't no beach, and he's going to be there for a real long time." Mr. Malone could not be reached for comment. Okay. Now let's check this one out. Gangster nabbed at Moon Lake residence. Mickey Malone arrested right at his luxurious Moon Lake property. Mickey Malone, a Philadelphia businessman long considered by police to be a bootlegger and a racketeer, finally felt the sting of the sword of justice when he was arrested this morning at his house on Moon Lake. Careful to keep Malone's attack dogs at bay, agents from the Internal Revenue Service and the Department of something, he's in pajamas being led away. Let's see. Maybe there was... Oh, maybe we can click... Can we click elsewhere on the articles? And the Department of Justice raided the lakefront home at dawn, catching Malone and his henchmen completely by surprise. Within seconds, Malone was handcuffed. Wearing only an overcoat over his pajamas, he was swept out the door and into a waiting car. He was driven directly to Philadelphia, where he was jailed on charges of tax evasion and conspiracy to violate prohibition laws. The police have been wise to Malone's criminal activities for years, but 3 previous attempts to incarcerate him failed miserably when Malone's shadowy associates, through bribes and threats, forced prosecution witnesses to recant their stories. This time, federal agents intend to rely on ledgers and tax returns to prove their case. Since 1927, when it was determined that even income gained through illegal means is taxable, authorities have been eager to use this ruling to make thugs like Malone pay for their crimes. Mickey Malone's been making us look like fools for a long time, declared Bureau of Investigation agent Waldo Matthias. But today, the good guys finally got the last laugh. Malone loudly and repeatedly proclaimed that he'd done nothing wrong as he was led to jail. However, his protestations of innocence ended abruptly when, apparently not wishing to be photographed in his pajamas, Malone took a swing at the press photographer. He was quickly subdued. Okay, and there's Agent Waldo Matthias. The Belafonte Star. War takes... Okay, so is this like... A Philadelphia mobster dies in Leavenworth. February 13, 1941, Michael Mickey Malone died yesterday of liver failure in the federal penitentiary at Leavenworth, Kansas at the age of 52. Born in Newark, New Jersey in 1889, Malone owned and operated Philadelphia Duds and Suds, a chain of laundromats and dry cleaners that allowed him to disguise and disperse the money he made as a racketeer. Compared to other gangsters, Malone kept a relatively low profile. His desire for privacy was enforced by 4 large dogs who never left his side. Although he was rumored to be involved in everything from rum running to gold heists, he never spent a single night in jail until he was arrested in 1932 for tax evasion. He was convicted the following year and was sentenced to 8 years in federal prison. He died just 2 months before he was scheduled to be released. Alright, so the next one should be this one, the most recent one. Dragon ban is a drag, okay? Or dragging ban is a drag. There's gold in there's sandbars. At least that's been the expression of Emily Griffin, owner of M's Emporium on Moon Lake in central Pennsylvania. For the past 10 years, she has been dragging a heavy net back and forth along the bottom of the lake, uncovering and bringing to the surface relics from the 1920s. I've dredged up everything from diamond tiaras to skeleton keys to full bottles of French cognac. I think that's how that's pronounced, said Griffin. It just blows my mind what those people would drop back then and never bother going back for. Let's see, this is one of her finds, an Art Deco bracelet. She was referring to the wealthy guest of gangster Mickey Malone, who built a home on the lake in 1925 and threw large raucous parties almost every weekend. Because his guests would travel to and from the house by boat, personal items were lost overboard with great frequency. Miss Griffin estimates that she has made close to $20,000 selling her finds to antique hunters and tourists. But last week, her windfall came to an end. The county in which Moon Lake is located passed an ordinance making the recovery of objects from the lake bed illegal. The ban arose from the fact that the bottom of Moon Lake is composed of unusually fine sand. When disturbed, it clouds the water, sometimes for days, posing a threat to aquatic plants and fish that otherwise thrive there. Park Ranger Jeff Akers, who oversees the state park surrounding the lake, initiated the ban. The eco-balance of Moon Lake is simply too delicate to ignore, he contends. But Miss Griffin begs to differ. The whole thing's just plumb ridiculous, she says. You know what all stuff down there is doing right now? It's rotting away, polluting the water. Heck, by getting it out there, I'm doing the county a favor. Unfortunately, the county doesn't see it that way, and it appears that Miss Griffin will have to abandon what has become a pleasantly profitable hobby. Oh, I don't know, she shrugs. I can still sell the stuff that washes up on shore, and that happens, you know, especially after a good storm. So I may be down, she says, eyes twinkling, but I ain't necessarily out. What is this? Money won't get flushed down this toilet? Watch the Septics Roadshow? Monday nights on the plumbing broadcast service? Who would watch that? Alright, so that's all the files. Let's see if we have anything else, if he'll talk to us now that we've done all that. I finished putting them all in order.
I finished putting all those envelopes in order.
Excellent. Thank you, Miss Drew. And to show my gratitude, I've got something for you.
Chances are it isn't a paycheck. All right, here, we're going to say this.
It doesn't involve Roman numerals, does it?
No, it's an honorary junior park ranger pin.
Nice.
I keep them on hand so I can give them out to children whom I see demonstrating respect for park rules and regulations. A little bit of positive reinforcement.
Okay, sure.
Unfortunately, I don't get to give them out that often.
Oh, gee, thanks, Ranger Akers. Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
All right, so we've got a pen. Don't know what to do with that, but we've got a pen. Let's say hi to the puppy again. He's a happy boy. All right, that's about the tree. So we didn't really get any information about where we might find wildlife, right? Moon Lake, Pennsylvania Logging Company, 1892. Moonlight School Teachers and Students, 1905. Moonlight, Pennsylvania Logging Company in the winter of, what does that say, 1988, maybe? What is this? Albentus Lundigus, founder, Moonlight, Pennsylvania Logging Company, okay. The town of Liberty, what does this say? Near Moon Lake, 1922. Okay. Who's this? Park Ranger Francis Bacon Grits and his wife Zelda Strawberry, Moon Lake, 1952. Moon Lake North Area Development, 1913. Brothers Flavi, Danny, and Ronnie proudly showing their prize-winning catches at this year's Moon Lake State Park Summer Fishing Contest. Okay. I don't think we saw those before. Alright, well, I don't know that there's anything else we can do here right now. I guess let's head back to the boat. I wonder if there's anywhere else we can go on here. Maybe, we could go talk. Let's go back to Im's Emporium and see if we can talk to her, get any new information for her. Because sometimes when you're investigating, you know, you gotta revisit people you've already talked to get new information. So, plus I didn't see if there was anywhere else I could go in here. Like, can I look in the water? If I turn around, okay, if I turn around, it's just the boat. I can go forward. All right.
Nice junior park ranger pin. You must really be on Acres' good side.
Any word from Tucker? What's his name? Oh, okay.
Any word from Tucker? What's his name? He hasn't been by to move that tree.
Yeah, he was supposed to
I'll
cut
give
the
him
tree.
another call. But like I said, the man marches to the beat of another drummer. A very slow drummer.
All right.
Guess I'll see you later.
Keep on trucking.
All right. I wonder, can we like, can we show her? No, we can't. We can't show her this, right? We just take it and show it to her. Does she have any information about birds? Anything that might be helpful? We may just have to go out and listen, right? I think that may be what we have to do. We may have to go out at night also, and they won't be out on the map, but we might be able to hear the birds, right? And then we're going to go talk to Red Knott because, I mean, we got one of his pictures. It's not enough, but maybe he can give us some tips on where to find some more, right?
You find all the birds?
I found some of them, and no matter how quiet, yeah. What am I doing wrong? Finding those birds is harder than I thought.
I found some birds, but no matter how quiet I am, I've been scaring other birds away before I can take their picture. What am I doing wrong?
You're wearing those clothes. That's what you're doing wrong. You
Eh?
need to blend in, like me. Go back over to M's tacky tourist trap and get yourself some camouflage gear. Only sensible thing that money grubber carries.
Okay. Also, we're having trouble finding some birds. Let's get some tips.
I'm sorry, but finding those birds is harder than I thought it would be. Can you give me any tips?
You gotta look for them. This isn't gonna be any Sunday picnic, you know? And try early in the morning. That's when most of them are singing.
Okay.
See you in a while.
Yeah.
All right. We'll try. Let's head down. So we got to sleep until the AM and go back to M's Emporium. And then maybe sleep again to the AM. That would be my guess. So that we can get early in the morning.
Howdy,
Hello.
Nancy.
Huh. Here we
To make
go.
a long story short, I need some camouflage gear.
Straight to the
Some
point.
Right over here. One size fits all. But I'm running kind of low on bait. So if you go out and get me, say a dozen little critters, I'll give you the camos.
Okay, a dozen little critters. All right, what
You
kind?
got a deal. So, what kind of bait do you need?
Worms, spiders, beetles, grubs. Anything that wriggles on its belly will do. Just look under stuff. Rocks, logs, dead leaves. Should be able to find 12 in no time.
Do I need some kind of permit? Hunting for critters isn't illegal.
Do I need some kind of permit?
Things ain't quite that bad around here. At least not yet. Now, if Jeff Akers' daddy was still around, you might get arrested for cruelty to animals or some such nonsense. Joe Akers used to be the deputy sheriff. Real critter lover, that one was.
Okay. Joe Akers is Jeff's father?
Joe Akers is Jeff's father?
That's right.
Okay.
Guess
Here we
I'll
go.
see you later.
Yodelay hee-hoo.
All right. Well, let's go hunting bait. We're doing lots of side quests. All right. So I guess we'll go back to our place and look for them. Because, or back to Sally's house and look for them. Because that's where I think we'll find the easiest way to find them. I guess we'll put them in this box, right? Yeah, we're gonna end up putting them in this box. Okay. Well, I know one place we can look under. By the shed, or right here under the tarp. Can we find?
Those look too rotten.
Can we use? I guess we can't use our box, so that doesn't really necessarily help then. All right, lower that back down. Well, I guess let's go looking. Can we look under? I wonder if we have to go out here and look for them. Like, there's a rock there. Can we look under here? Okay, we got a beetle. Alright. It's gonna be the red bird, and we're just gonna scare it away. Where is the chirping? Interesting. I think we're just scaring all the birds away with our non-camo clothes. Look under this one. Ooh, there's all kinds of worms. Okay, we got worm. Alright. So we're going on a nature walk, guys. We're trying to find all kinds of bugs. Can we find any? All right, we got a beetle. There is another one, like, right here. All right, so we got another one. So we're in the cemetery. What's this? Here's a rock. Flip it over. Is there any bug? There's no bug under here, really? Really? No bug under here? Shocker. Alright. Alright, what else can we find? Yeah, let's go around to the right. Make sure we haven't missed any rocks. Oh.
Missed it.
Oh, okay. We're gonna need to get... At least we know where one of them is, so that's nice. You got that one. I don't know what that's what kind of bird that is, but we got it. Okay, so now... Oh, that was the orange bird. Oh, okay, yeah, it's showing us now. We're marking it off. That's cool. We're adding to the map. So now we'll be able to find the yellow bird. Why don't we give Bess a call, or Sally a call too? She might have some ideas. So let's give Sally a call. 215-555-5389. See if she answers. Give her an update. Because we haven't seen the ghost dog since that
Sally,
first night.
It's Nancy.
Nancy, hi. How's it going?
Talk to you later.
Thanks
So-
again, Nancy.
Alright, so we have nothing to say to her. Let's try calling Bess. 523. Because we have talked to the Hardy Boy since we talked to her. She may want an update. Let's see. And we could always go back to M's Emporium.
Bess, it's Nancy.
I know that. What's going on?
Alright, so... Here we go.
Get this. It turns out that Jeff Akers will be one happy park ranger if Sally sells her Moon Lake property back to the bank, and they wind up selling it to the Parks Department.
You think he might be responsible for all this ghost dog stuff?
He has a motive and he has a dog, although it doesn't look at all like the dogs that have been scaring Sally.
Yeah,
But
that's
it
true.
shows he knows something about dogs. Better pull out your suspect list and pencil him in, Nan. I still say you guys should lighten up on him.
Alright.
Bye, you guys.
See ya. Bye.
Alright. Do we call the Hardy Boys now? Let's give... Maybe they know about bugs. Let's see. See what they have to say. Maybe they'll give us some new information.
Hello?
Hi, Frank.
Hey, Nancy. Hey, Joe. Pick up the phone. Joe's in the kitchen. Worked up a real appetite watching me vacuum out the car. Hello?
Hi, Joe. It's Nancy. What are you eating?
Sandwich. Either roast beef or really old turkey. So, don't care. So
Yeah,
how
sounds
flight
like a
does the dog
typical
catch?
guy. Let's see. I seem to be getting nowhere
I
fast.
seem to be getting nowhere.
Oh, whoops,
fast.
that was a
Anybody
tip.
have any suggestions?
No
I didn't
sending
mean to
in
do
for you
that.
Until you get those bird pictures taken.
Alright,
Later,
I didn't mean
guys.
to
You
do
bet.
that.
Bye, Nancy.
Because we already know we have to take bird pictures. It's more of like, where can we find the bugs? That's what I want to know. Hopefully I can find some bugs here because, otherwise, I don't know what else to do. Everyone says get bugs, so we're going to have to find some bugs. Alright, let's check this rock again because there wasn't anything under it before. Aha! Alright, that's some bugs. Alright, how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, man. Are we really only halfway there? I don't think there's anything we can do here. Alright, there is a rock here. Ah, okay, we got a little glowwormy. I knew coming out here at night would be a good idea. Alright, so when we start next time, we'll know what we have to do. We need to go systematically. We have gotten One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 types of bugs. So I think we need a full dozen, and plus there's areas over here that aren't filled up. So I feel like we did a pretty thorough search in the nighttime. We're gonna have to go back through the map because I'm not convinced we fully explored this area. Uh, but we'll see. Plus, we might locate some more birds because at least one of those birds we haven't taken a picture of. I'm not sure which one. And then, of course, we still have the red bird. So there's still a lot to explore, I think. And we will do that in our next episode. So if you like this kind of content, please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. If you want to watch live or on Twitch at twitch.tv/Liar27. I have my schedule posted in the about and in the description. And if you want to see which games we're playing each day, I post them on x.com/Liar27. And I hope you join me in the next one. Until then, guys, bye.